Okay, so this afternoon we are flying into Rio de Janeiro in Microsoft Flight Simulator. And if we go back into the simulator and resume, you should see we are descending towards the harbour, following the waypoints in, to do quite an unusual style that takes us past some of the scenery at close quarters and gives us quite an interesting landing, shall we say. So we've got the Airbus A320, the fly-by-wire version, and we're just configuring for landing. We're just descending down to 2,500 feet, so you can see we're coming down nicely. A bit faster than we should be at the moment, but that's fine. So we're going to drop the flaps, which will put some drag on before we get too fast. So now we are decelerating, which is great. So gear down. Landing lights on. So you can see there's this S-bend coming, so we have to go in through the harbour and avoid this big rock in the middle of the harbour, which makes for an interesting approach, shall we say.
2,500.
So there we go, looking good on the speed. So we're using the autopilot at the moment. We've got manage speed mode, manage heading mode, and selected altitude mode. So at 2,500 feet, that's looking good. So if we go and have a quick look at the plan, it wants us above 1,000 feet on the way in through here. So we can actually start descending. So I'm going to take the autopilot off. So the auto throttle off now. Let's start pushing the flaps out and slowing down and dropping the nose and start descending. So we're going to keep a close eye on the route
2,500
and the sky in front of us. Just trying to get it nice so you can see both where I'm going and the route. So let's start descending. Scenic around here, isn't it? Also quite dangerous for an airliner coming in. So we're going to do like an S-bend around into the airfield. If we go, can we see it from here yet? Not quite. Let's just straighten this up a little bit. Let's go for those level flaps. So the idea is basically to fly down the middle of the harbour. So let's just stop ourselves descending anymore. 1,500 feet at the moment. What's this above 1,000 basically on the way to the harbour according to the plans. So we'll start turning. So if you look out sideways you get to see these obstacles, if you want to call them that. Quite cool. There we go, for full flaps now. It's quite a squirrely kind of approach because you have to remember you have to maintain 1,000 feet separation from obstacles, which is quite difficult at times. A little bit slow, so we're just going to speed up a little.
1,000.
Make the final turn into the runway. This is quite a good one to try now and again, just to see if you can still do it.
500.
So I'm going to throw the air brakes down as well.
Pull up.
200.
So we're staying fairly slow.
Twenty. 10. 5.
Thrust reverses. And there we go. Putting the flaps up. And just gently turn off the runway. So we have plenty of room. Obviously, if you overshoot, you're going straight in the water. So it's quite a difficult one because you have to maintain the appropriate altitude over those islands on the approach, and then make your, quite a steep turn and stay lined up on approach. So there you go. This was the arrival into Rio in the Airbus A320, the fly-by-wire modded Airbus A320. This is a stable version of it as of December 2021. So it's recently had an upgrade that brought it in line with other versions. So I'm not going to go through the whole routine of parking up and powering things down, but you got to get a good look at quite an interesting approach. So this is the airfield if you are interested in doing it yourself. It's Santos Dumont Airport, Sierra Bravo Romeo Juliet, Rio, Brazil. So I'm going to bring the plane to a halt here on the tarmac. Put the parking brake on. And there you go. This is the Airbus A320 in Microsoft Flight Simulator. If you would like to come and fly with me, I am one of the admins of a Discord server called virtualflight.online. If you go and visit the website virtualflight.online, you'll find out all the information about it. We run regular flights, both IFR and VFR. So it's all sorts of fun to fly with lots of other people, and you get interesting conversation, and of course you learn from each other, which is the main reason for doing it. Okay, I think I'll stop recording there.